Hey guys, I read this quote today. It's a quote from a grade schooler in Newcastle. It's a Baptist church in Newcastle. It says, "It was Sunday. My mom told me it was time to go to soccer. I told her I could not because I would be putting soccer over God. And that night, I got saved." And that's from a high school student, grade student. I think it is very interesting how our culture is so embedded in sporting events and how badly we want our children to be involved in sporting events, and the things that we will do to get our children involved in some sort of a sporting event because we feel that's going to give them some sort of self-worth or make them feel better as a human being or make them feel like they're better in some way. um, and I'm not going to say that putting your child in a sporting event is bad, but here's what I do want to say: that if we're putting our children in events that are pulling them away from um, Christ, pulling them away from church, pulling them away from godly activities, that good thing that you're doing is not necessarily a good thing any longer. It becomes a stumbling block and causes you, as a parent, to you're going to be held responsible for what you teach your child and what you show your child. And when you put them in a sporting event that's going to continuously pull them away from that, um, it, it's going to be a detriment to them. Because here's the thing: this is how Satan works. It doesn't happen immediately where he just says, "Boom, I'm going to turn you into just a reprobate." It's a small, slow chiseling process that says, "Okay, it's okay. We can go practice soccer. I know it's Sunday, but we can go play this game. It's Sunday." And then the next Sunday comes, "Oh, we got another game, and we need to play. It's okay. We can go play this game. It's okay. Let's just do it again. It's okay. Well, we can't. We've got to go this weekend because it's a tournament, or we've got to go here because this game's really important because it's a championship." And here's the thing: in 30 years, will this child's game that he's playing on a ball with a ball matter in terms of eternity in 30 years? How will it build the kingdom in 30 years? In fact, is it even going to matter in 2 weeks? Whereas your child's spiritual development, coming to church, sitting, listening to a sermon, um, that in itself is the most important thing. That is more important than any game, any ball, any sporting event could ever. But here we are in the Bible Belt, and we are so consumed as parents that our children be involved in some sort of a sporting event, some sort of a sporting activity. And I, let me tell you something. I love sports. I'm a sports guy. I do like sports, but there comes a point, and it's in our culture now, where sports is our god. And we say, "Oh, I don't worship any idols." Yeah, we do. We sell out. Thousands of dollars so that our children can play, so they can have professional looking uniforms. Thousands of dollars so that our kids can go do these things. And this kid had enough gumption to stand up and say, "No, mom, I'm not going to go. I'm not going to play soccer. I'm not going to play the sport above um, God." And and I'm not picking just on sports. It can be anything. It could be anything. But this is the specific quote I read today, and it's interesting because the parent didn't have enough foreknowledge and understanding that this is an important thing, but the child did, and Satan is doing it. It's a battle here, and Satan's doing his dead level best to pull our children away from God. He's doing our dead level best to pull us away from God, and he's doing everything to try to block that relationship, try to block what Christ has in store for us. So my challenge for us today is that we stop placing sporting events and sports as our God for ourselves and our children, and put our kids in school, in church, not in um, sporting events. Study of the scriptures, worship is a priority. That's all that really matters. A game will not matter. That your child is in heaven, that matters. So That's what my prayer and hope is today. So, talk to you guys later.